What's up everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the best foods to have after you work out. And in specific, this video is going to really help you build your muscle while also staying lean and maintaining a physique that you like. Something important that you should know is that if you eat healthy but you don't work out, then you won't build muscle and you won't get to the physique that you want. Also, let's say you work out all the time, but you don't eat healthy and you eat fast food, you eat junk food, you aren't going to see the gains that you want. So in order to reach your maximum physical potential, you have to work out and you need to eat healthy foods. I didn't have time to cook today, but what I'm about to show you I got from a restaurant. To start off, there are three main components in eating healthy: carbohydrates, fats, and protein. As you can see right here, here are some popular carbohydrates. Some of my favorite is organic white jasmine rice, quinoa, and sourdough bread. Also, fruits and vegetables are carbohydrates, but that is a separate topic that I'm going to be talking about later in the video. But in short, carbohydrates provide the body with glucose. Then that glucose is turned into energy, which helps us perform our daily activities and physical activities as well. So if you think about it like that, if we need energy and you don't have carbohydrates before physical activity, do you think you're going to get the most out of your physical activity? No, you will not, because you didn't have the proper energy to perform these activities to the best of your ability. And while carbs are necessary for life, we do need to know the difference between certain types of carbs. There are three types of carbs: sugars, starches, and fiber. Sugars and starches are simple carbs, and fiber is a complex carb. And some of the best forms of carbohydrates are unprocessed or very minimally processed whole grains, fruits, or vegetables. So for example, before we would perform any type of physical activity, we want to have stuff such as fruit. We could have a piece of sourdough bread with some organic butter on top of it instead of a donut. So those two things, fruit and sourdough bread, they're both carbs, but a donut is also carbs. So we need to understand which ones are good for us, which ones are not, and implement the good ones into our diet. So I had a really good workout this morning, and in this bowl right here, I have chicken, broccoli, and carrots, but underneath there I have my main source of carbohydrates. As you can see, there is a bunch of white rice underneath that, and organic white rice is very good for you. So white rice is my main source of carbohydrates. It's going to replenish me and get me ready for my next workout. However, while the rice is the main source of carbohydrates, like I showed you, I have carrots right here and broccoli right here. I'm not going to go super in depth on this topic, but this is what we call a micronutrient. So macronutrients is, again, the carbohydrates, the fats, and the protein. Micronutrients is any vitamins and minerals that would come from our food. So the broccoli and carrots has a lot of vitamins and minerals that will help me recover and get ready for my next workout that something like white rice, bread, or pasta just don't have. And while the vegetables and white rice that I have right here are both carbs, the vegetables are going to give me something that the white rice does not, which is a lot of fiber, a lot of vitamins, and a lot of minerals. I would recommend having a lot of vegetables and fruit because fiber is very important in healthy digestion, which also helps staying lean, and vegetables and fruit do have those things that can promote that. Now that you know what carbohydrates or carbs are, now we're going to talk about fats. So in this bowl, I don't really have any fats. I have some protein and carbs, but I have an avocado at home, which is what I'm going to have for my source of fats for this meal. And like I said in the video, we want to get lean and build muscle, so why would I eat fat if I want to get lean? So many people ask me that, and to answer your question, yes, you do not want to eat a lot of fat. If you have a lot of cheese, for example, that will not be good for you to stay lean and build muscle. You're just going to gain a lot of weight if you do that. However, healthy fats such as nuts, avocados, olive oil are incredibly beneficial. They help with blood pressure, gut health, energy, and these healthy fats also help us absorb all of the other nutrients that we are eating. There's a lot of healthy fats in salmon and other fish. There's a lot of healthy fats in steak. So fat is not bad for you if you want to be healthy. It is not bad at all if you want to get lean. You just need to understand the right fats to eat. Now we are going to be moving on to the last macronutrient, which is protein. And protein may be the most important part about building muscle and staying lean, because water is 75% of our muscle and protein is the other 25%. Protein can be chicken, eggs, steak, fish, and many other options, but simply put, if you are not eating enough protein, you will not see the growth that you want. Protein is incredibly lean, so the more protein you eat, the less carbs and fats you'll want to eat, and the leaner you'll get. So protein boosts your metabolism, it helps your blood flow better, and of course it helps you build muscle and get the physique that you want. And I know a lot of people are like, how many grams of protein should I have? Should I have 1 gram of protein per body weight? So for example, for me, I'm like 185 pounds. I would have 185 grams of protein a day. I don't like to do that. I don't really track my calories and track how much protein, fats, and carbs I eat throughout the day. My piece of advice to you for eating is include protein in every single meal or snack that you have. If you include protein in every single meal, if you have 2 to 3 meals a day and then you have a couple snacks a day, you will reach your protein goals without even needing to keep track of it. So in short, those are the basics of nutrition and what you should eat after you work out. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I'm happy to answer them. If you'd like to see any recipes for anything, also let me know and I'm happy to make a video on that. But on my end, that's all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos and I don't want you to miss any of them. Excited for more. I'm starving. I haven't eaten since my workout. I'm going to talk to you guys soon in the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.